Anorthosite is the stone that comprises most of the high peaks. It is over 1 billion years old, and most of my work is anorthosite. There's a lot of steps. First of all, finding the right stone that works, which is going to be a stone that is fracture-free, of good quality, sound quality, good color, good grain, good shape. I love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. It gets me up early in the morning and it keeps me up late working. I really enjoy it. I like working with new ideas. I have more ideas than time. I'm just constantly wanting to experiment with different materials and different processes. Now I'm starting to play around a little bit with earthworks, natural materials, leaves. Just always trying to push the material boundaries, and just work with anything. Anything can be art. A stone is a very unforgiving medium in that there is no give. If you hit it incorrectly with a chisel at too steep of an angle, it'll break. And it has a subtle grain to it as well. It cleaves a certain way. So each stone is a little different, and you have to sort of read that. It's just a very unforgiving medium, and oftentimes you can go into a piece and have it almost done, and then it breaks. And that's a heartbreaker, but it's something that is part of working with stone. The polishing is done with flexible diamond pads. The pads are diamond of different grain size embedded in resin, and works very much like sandpaper would for wood. You just go progressively higher, finer and finer grits to achieve the polish you want to get to. Bowls is where it started, and then I quickly moved to sculpture within probably the first year of starting to carve. There's always a story behind the work, especially the process, because it's such an intriguing process between, the carving of the stone itself, because it's such a hard material and very difficult to work with, and now with the steel work and integrating steel into stone. It's just not a combination that you see very often. Strike an arc. Where it spalls the stone, which is basically cracks it out on these edges because it's so hot, I'll fill that in and it'll eventually look like this. I also make pieces like this where I weld completely around the piece, around the stone, and leave some of it exposed. All the work I do is very time intensive. Melting steel with an arc weld takes a long time. And then the grinding and the finishing and all that, and not to mention that I do a lot of shows and I have to transport that, and it's all time. I like to talk to my audience, and I like to explain the process, and I enjoy interacting with people because I spend a lot of time by myself. So it's nice to engage people and answer their questions. Part of actually working in stone that's really appealing is that it'll be here long after I'm gone, and for some reason that's really appealing to me. There is a strong arts community here. There's a lot of artists and writers, poets, lots of visual artists. I've been fortunate that I've had tremendous support from this community pretty much from the get-go. It's just, I think, a very inspiring place. Just the natural beauty of the area. It's easy to be inspired here. It's such a good feeling that people appreciate it and choose to live with my work on a day-to-day basis. And every day I wake up and I'm in awe.